Hi everyone, I'm one of the founders of SkyQuest. FlyQuest, okay, FlyQuest. So what is FlyQuest?
So FlyQuest is a nonprofit based in Huntsville, Alabama, and our goal is to try to get kids aware of aviation as a career path, regardless of their economic background, and help those that have both an interest and an aptitude to be able to find careers and explore them, either as pilots or mechanics or air traffic controllers or any number of other aviation-related careers.
So is it like a museum or a walk-in center where you come in and you experience it?
It's really more vocational, I would say. So it's more like we go to schools and we bring someone that is a pilot to meet the kids and to tell them about what it's like as their job, either as a pilot or maybe as a mechanic. And for example, a few years ago, we had a gentleman named Matt Guthmiller who was the youngest pilot to have flown all the way around the world solo by himself. And we brought him to school so they could see that someone that looked like them, was close to their age, could actually be able to participate in aviation as a career.
And so what's the website for this?
It's flyquest.net.
And people can go get inspired online also?
Yes, a little bit online, and then in person we try to do a little bit more. We'll bring them out to our facilities, show them what airplanes look like and what the parts are, teach them a little bit about the science and math behind it, and give them a chance to sort of discover if some of this is particularly interesting to them. So most people in aviation are in it because they are passionate about flying or about airplanes. They just like the technology, the travel, the people, all of that. And we want to help them be able to see that even if they came from a poor background, there are ways for them to be able to pursue careers in this space.
And what's the salaries they can get once they end up into this industry?
In the U.S., first officers starting out are typically around $60,000 a year as a beginning salary, and then they can get into six digits pretty quickly.
And for a pilot?
For a pilot, that's what I mean. The first officer is the starting position, so that's the person who sits in the right seat.
Right.
And then in the left seat, that would be the captain, and you usually work as a first officer for a while and then you get promoted to be a captain. And in the meantime, there are also careers like, even if you don't want to actually fly, working on airplanes as a mechanic, you can make pretty good money in almost a similar capacity working on aircraft. So if you're mechanically inclined and just enjoy airplanes, or you used to work on cars growing up, but you'd like to be able to work on airplanes, that's definitely a career that's worth investigating. And air traffic controllers also, starting in the same kinds of pay grades, which is a very, it's almost like a video game, but you only get one life, so you can't make any mistakes. It's a little bit high stress, but there are people that really thrive in that environment.
And since all the jobs in the world are changing, what's the scope in the next 10 years for the airline industry?
Well, right now there is already a shortage. So people have been talking about a shortage of pilots and mechanics in particular for quite a while, but we've reached the point that shortage is happening right now. And there are airlines that literally are canceling flights because they don't have enough pilots to be able to fly all the flights that need to be done, or they don't have enough mechanics to maintain the aircraft that they need to have maintained in time.
So there's a lot of scope for that.
Absolutely. It's a critical part of how business takes place all around the world.
Brilliant. Check them out, and maybe you will become a pilot which will fly us around somewhere.
There you go.